everyone, it's Rexluna here, and today I'm actually going to be doing some more work on my Portsmark hammer for Monster Hunter. I did a little bit off camera, but it wasn't really easy to record, so I just didn't record it. It wasn't really anything too crazy. All I did was traced out the pattern that I made last time onto some big pieces of cardboard and cut it out so that I had two pieces, and I sandwiched them together in the same way where I put a cut halfway on one side, halfway on the other, and then just kind of stuck them together. So as far as how I got the cardboard, since it needs to be really large, I didn't want to use a box because boxes have their little bent, kind of hingy parts, and that wouldn't be very sturdy. So I did some searching online to try and find pieces that were big enough. So in my case, the smallest measurement was 36 inches, so I needed at least that much on the smallest end. So I found that they sell packs of 5 to 10 from different office supply stores. So I actually went into Staples because it was closer to my house to get it, but they didn't sell it in store. So I don't know if it's something they sell in super big stores or if it's just an online only thing, but I ordered that pack online. It was give or take $12, $13 to get the pack of 5. Which took like a week, unfortunately, to get here, but there was free shipping. I think it was just because I ordered it late in the week, so by the time it processed, it couldn't ship because it was Sunday or whatever. So that was really all I did. I need to wait until my dad can help me, because he's got all the power tools, to cut the little cross shape into the pipe that I got. Now, all I'm really doing for the pipe is I have 2 pieces of PVC that are 4 feet each, and then I have a connector that is smooth on both sides. It's like a female end, but it doesn't have any, blanking on the threads. It doesn't have any threads. So all I have to do is stick the pieces together, but with the friction you kind of have to twist it, and then the connection is actually quite secure, so I won't have to worry about it popping off when I'm holding it, and it'll stay together, but not so hard that I can't take it apart. So that's all I'm really doing. But I need to do that cut like either 2/3 of the way or maybe even the whole way up the hammer and then slide the cardboard in. So that won't be able to happen until like next weekend. So I'm going to be working on the designs that are on the hammer, like on the bottom and the middle part, and on the top as well. So for right now, I'm going to be working on the piece on the bottom and kind of just gonna wing it, gonna go with what seems like it fits size-wise, and then from there keep all my measurements the same. You'll kind of see what I mean. It's just kind of the way that I do things. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so this is the finished thing that I was just now drawing. The one thing that I wasn't able to show here was that these parts right here are actually going to be 3D. I mean, all of it's technically 3D, but this is going to be a little bit thicker. Oops, wrong end. A little bit thicker to wrap around here and actually look like it's securing it instead of it just being like less than a centimeter. So what it's basically going to be is something along the lines of this. And I think that size works pretty well, especially because with the Warbler it's going to make it just a tiny bit bigger, which seems better to me. But I also scanned that picture so that I can open it in Photoshop or some other program and kind of erase all the extra lines, because I was drawing guidelines for myself, which is why there's like these extra ones here that aren't part of the design. And then when I was doing some of the outlining I made mistakes or went over a little too far, so I would just feel better having a totally clean version of it. And then also if something ends up not being the right size, I can scale it and then print out a new version of it instead of having to draw it all over again, because that was actually kind of a lot of work and kind of uncomfortable. So yeah, that's all I'm really working on for right now, and I'll get back to working on the other decoration pieces soon.